What other bills or proposed things are just in the air in the pipeline people are talking about?
Well, you know what? I brought a couple of slides with me that we use for some of our meetings that I thought would just be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bore you with like
Take the lead.
reading the bills and what they do, but all you have to do is listen to the titles of the bill, and you know what's going on at the Capitol. Rent regulation, state preemption, rental housing, source of income, landlord-tenant fee disclosure, landlord-tenants, marijuana use, appropriation for legal aid and evictions. Let me just hit on some of the big ones. Evictions for cause, meaning you can't just non-renew somebody. Rent limitations.
Oh, that non-renew. So
Yeah.
I'm going to we're going to interview an Azreia member. So I won't give out the whole story, but she has a house in California. And she wanted
As soon
to,
as you say California, that's all you have to say, right?
Yeah. But just, because sometimes, like, I don't know I just hear, when you hear California, you go, ooh, but why, right? So she wanted to increase rent for a tenant. And the tenants have a union of some sort. And she ended up battling $9,000 in fees just to try to raise rent at her property, right? I thought that was pretty interesting. And and then a few years later, I guess maybe she wanted to move back in. Can't move back into your own house because she gets to stay there until she dies or misses her payments. And like,
It's kind of scary, isn't it?
yeah, like
It's scary.
you lose your rights to your property at some level. It seems like so. That's in short, but yeah. So that's
we
what
don't
these
want
things
to,
are.
and that's what
could
some of
lead
these
to.
bills do. I think that's what's kind of
I think that's what
concerning about these concepts that get floated around.
I think that's what we got to do is like gather your members, our members, and kind of bring these stories to life because you hear the bills, rent control. Okay, all right, they're gonna help people not raise rent.
Right.
Maybe, right? That's all you know.
It sounds good.
Yeah, right.
Concept.
Of course, you want people to survive, and so so maybe we got to pull some of this stuff together. Like, so how can we one find that information, or is there like resources maybe AMA be willing to share with Azreia where we could just pass the message on? How do we find that?
Yeah, certainly we can do that, and like I said, government relations or lobbying is kind of one of the three cornerstones of for AMA. I mean, our other is education, networking, just so we can learn from each other on how to, just like you guys do.
Yep.
But I mean, we definitely will share the information. I think if the legislature does potentially change, and we have to have boots on the ground, if you will, to really fight some of these proposals, if in fact they do get traction, we will all want to work together to be at the legislature advocating for property rights. And
love it.